What's going on, you guys? It's George and welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my channel. Today, guys, I'm breaking down how I like to keep a natural, artificial tan. Guys, if you're new to this channel, what's up? I'm George. I like to keep my complexion, my skin safe at all times. SPF the house. So this summer, I experimented with an artificial tan. And I was once, I'm gonna be honest, guys, back in the day, and I will not show any pictures, I used to be tanorexic. Yes, that's a thing. I was addicted to tanning at one point. I don't really talk about it that much because honestly, it was a very embarrassing point in my life, but came to terms with that. I, had a little bit of rehab. There was an intervention. No, I'm kidding, there really wasn't, but I had an issue with tanning. So throughout the years, I just realized that I looked like Captain Carrot. I looked like a traffic cone and I looked orange, okay? So with that being said, artificial tanners came a long way from how they used to be years and years ago. So I experimented with this company called 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓, and so many influencers and people within social media have been talking about this self-tanning product for quite some time now. And I feel like I need to give it a shot. One of my friends actually recommended me to try this product out, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. We're gonna try this out, and today I'm gonna share with you guys my experience using 𝗦𝗢𝗓 and how it worked for me. Not many guys, I have not seen many guys actually review this product. In fact, I've not seen any, so maybe I'm the first. Who knows? But guys, even us, we like to self-tan. We want to have that healthy glow. We want to look fresh. We want to look like we have some life in us. If you're interested in my review on 𝗦𝗢𝗓, then keep on watching. So, I'm gonna be honest, I literally just finished this bottle. So I don't have any product to show you guys how it works, like how to apply it. So I'm just gonna talk about this. I'm gonna give you guys my full review, how it worked for me and whatnot. So let's get into it. Yes, I'm having a drink here. This is my Friday night. I don't know when I'm posting this, but I was planning on just spending my night relaxing, having a drink, doing some self-care, self-tanning, and unfortunately it's not working out that way, but love the skin you're in, okay? 𝗦𝗢𝗓, like I said, has been floating all over the internet for quite some time now. I'm gonna be honest, what kind of made me iffy about trying this product is I feel like, not that it matters, but I really feel, given the marketing, it's marketed towards women. Not that pink is just for girls, but let's face it, this doesn't scream like, hey, let's get tan, man. Nothing like that. Not that it matters. I mean, I don't want to be closed-minded because I always throw it out there that men need to step outside their box and try anything. Try different skincare products, whatever is outside your comfort zone, more or less. But I do just want to point that out, that this is, it looks very feminine, whatever. I, on the other hand, want the product to speak for itself. And it did. Now, how do you do this? How does the whole self-tanning work? How does it work for me? What do I do? Now, I've been experimenting with self-tanning for quite some time, and the best way that I found it to work is step 1, exfoliating. And I actually have a pretty sick exfoliating product right here. This is a Duvolle Radiant Skin System. Not sponsored, but this buffs you the house. And that's really what you want to do, is just get all the dead skin cells, all the, nastiness on your skin that just like sits there when you don't exfoliate, just like off. You want to have a clean slate, so when you put this on, it's going to be like on your freshest layer of skin, more or less. So exfoliating, number 1, is the most important priority. If you don't exfoliate, to be honest with you, no self-tanner is going to work that well. So no matter what product you use, what brand, you're always going to want to exfoliate before you apply a self-tanner. And it really does not matter what exfoliating product you use. This is just me being bougie, fancy, but like Walmart sells exfoliating products for like dirt cheap. The second thing that I do when I self-tan, I never apply it on wet or damp skin. But what I do is I moisturize the crevices and parts of my body that the self-tanner can sit on and just make it orangey. So I don't give it the chance. What I like to do is put on like oil or moisturizer in like certain spots that, you know, like right here where the self-tanner can sit. So like your elbows, your armpits, any spot that's just like a crevice. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. What I use though, aside from like just a moisturizer, I'm using coconut oil. One, it's natural, and two, it's good for your skin, so why not? But I apply that in all those crazy spots, and it definitely helps out with avoiding like that orangey, nasty look that you'll probably see in a lot of fake tans. 3, an applicator. The way you apply your self-tan is very important. Some people like to just use their hands. Me, I've read a lot of great reviews about the 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁, and this is honestly like one of the best contraptions I've ever used when applying a self-tanner. You just put the product, we're gonna pretend we're applying this, guys, because like I said, empty unfortunately, but you just squeeze it on the mitt and you buff it into your skin. I think this is actually called a buffer. Let me see here, the Deluxe Applicator Mitt. I think this goes for like 15 bucks. I don't have the price off my head, but this isn't cheap. I got lucky and I got this at Ulta, and it was buy the product and get the mitt for free. So I scored. I was happy about that. And by the way, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁, this is not the cheapest self-tanner. So, and I truly believe when it comes to a self-tanner, you want to invest. You don't want to buy the cheapest ones, guys. I have used like those little spray ones. I forget what makes them, Neutrogena. Yeah, if you want to look like an Oompa Loompa, get those. But all honesty, I have not had a good experience. Maybe they came a long way since last time I tried them, but this isn't the cheapest. I believe this one is the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. There's also a 2-hour one. 2-hour one is around 40 bucks. This one I believe is like 32. I get this in the shade dark. There's also an ultra dark. There's a medium. I think there's a light. I don't know. I only focus on the dark because I know I want to have a nice tan, especially for the summer. Now, this dark, I know it says dark, it's really not that dark in my opinion. I have worn this in previous videos and I never look really tan. It's unfortunate. I would love a nice glow, a nice healthy look, but this does give me that, and it actually does say for a natural olive color. That's what it strives for. I wouldn't say olive, more on the bronze side, but it does look natural after a few washes. When I apply this, this is how it's applied for me. I apply this at nighttime, I sleep in it, and when I wake up, I rinse it off. I do have to be honest though, it does take more than one rinse to actually look natural. So I wouldn't count on your first rinse you like stepping out of the shower being like, I'm lit, I look amazing, because it does take a wash or two. For me at least, maybe it's because I don't scrub hard enough. I like to take care of my skin, but yeah, it takes more than one shower afterwards. A lot of people get grossed out with the fact of sleeping in this because they don't want to get their sheets nasty and they don't want to smell. And out of all honesty, guys, I don't think this smells bad. And I've tried many different self-tanners. 𝗦𝗢𝗄𝗏, like I said, a Neutrogena one a while ago. I even have like a really cheap one that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply like last year. This is called 𝗀𝗏 Bronzing Mousse in medium color. Not a fan. I did not like this. This really made me like Captain Carrot. Not cute. But that one had a horrible smell. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁 smell is not that bad. Now my partner said something else. He was not a fan of it, so tough luck. You know what? It's only one time, once a week, and that's actually how often I apply this. I only put this on once a week. Typically, like I said, my Friday night, I like to just relax, have a drink, do some self-care, and self-tan. It's been like my tradition for the whole summer. Now, how long does it last? A week. Just like I said, I do this every week. It does not last any longer than a week. It really depends on how often you moisturize, because what you want to do with your self-tanner is keep up with it. You want to moisturize, you want to keep your skin healthy and fresh and not dry, because when it's dry, it gets patchy, it does not look cute, so you do not want to do that. You want to moisturize your body as much as possible. Another thing I want to dive into here is 𝗦𝗢𝗄𝗏 has specific self-tanners for like tan your face. Me, I just applied this one on my face and there was no problem. it matched the color of my body, and I was happy with that. I didn't really dig too deep into like what ingredients are in the face self tanner versus like the body one, but I've just had good experiences. So I mean, if you want to try both of them, go for it. For me, this works just as well as like a face tanner probably would. So trying to think of like things I may have forgotten to talk about with you guys while mentioning the 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁 self tanner, but the only other thing I could think of is how long does it take to like dry down. For me, it dried within minutes after applying it. This is not something that's gonna like leave you sticky and nasty. It really does dry down like within maybe 5 minutes after applying it. So that's pretty sick. Aside from that, guys, I pretty much covered everything about my experience with 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁. So if you guys are up to trying a self tanner, out of all of them I have tried, this is by far the best. This is not a paid sponsorship. This is not an ambassador type situation. I just truly had a good experience using this self tanner. So if you guys are in the market for trying out one, this is where it's at. That's pretty much my experience using 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁 self tanner. And guys, don't let the packaging fool you. The product itself really does speak for itself. It's a great product, does last a decent amount of time, does give you a natural looking tan. Just go for it, why not? So tonight, guys, aside from, you know, trying to give myself a little tan, I did go see the movie Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of that book. I loved all things scary when I was little. I mean, I was not a coward, to say the least. I love scary stuff from like Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Scary Stories. The movie did not let me down. It was pretty sick. I must say, like, there were parts that I actually jumped in. And I'm a huge horror fan. One thing that I wish was more incorporated within this movie was, I wish it was less children. It's horrible to say. I know the book is based off of like children, but there was too many kids in the movie. It kind of just was a turn off for me. I don't know. Other than that, guys, Harold, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight about Harold. That story and the adaptation of him, wow, I had way too much. Adaptation of Harold was sick. It was pretty cool. So I did appreciate that. And I recommend you guys, for those of you that like horror stuff, go see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, because I'm still shook. Yeah, I'm shook. But guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully I inspired you to try 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁 self tanner or self tanner in general. I mean, stay out of the sun. This is the best thing that I could advise you, is you could be tan without having to damage your skin. Melanoma, skin cancer is the scariest thing. It's one of the scariest things to get. I've had scares before. I've had family members that actually had melanoma, and yeah, it is really, 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 really scary. So take care of yourself, try 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗵𝘁, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. That'd be much appreciated. It goes a long way. Share this video and share the love. Also hit the notification bell because I upload videos weekly, so you might as well follow me on this YouTube journey. And my Instagram is one of these corners too if you guys want to give that a follow. Until next time, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.